So we're in Caesarea Philippi, of course a very northern city in Israel, and was at the time of Christ as well. We are actually kind of headed toward Damascus in this area. Christ comes here and with his disciples, and here he makes one of the most powerful and noteworthy statements of the Gospels. And he's speaking, who knows, maybe in this spot. Here we are right at the temple of Pan. So it's pagan worship. He's talking to his disciples and he said, who does people say that I am? And so they began to say, well, some say that you're John the Baptist, some say, that you're one of the prophets, but who do you say that I am? And Peter says, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus turns to him and he said, flesh and blood or human beings hadn't revealed this to you, but my Father which is in heaven, he's revealed it to you. And I tell you, you are Peter, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. You could imagine that this kind of looks like the gates of hell. It's this huge cave and all this pagan worship is going on. So you can imagine perhaps that Christ is speaking in a spot very close to here and saying this. And so down through history now, of course, we kind of diminish this statement to the debate on what did Christ mean when thou art Peter, upon this rock I'll build my church. Maybe that we shouldn't speculate about that as much as just to ask what was the real intent of him saying, and it was that gates of hell will not prevail. The covenant of God will be sure. You don't need to be afraid. When it looks like that the adversary is very strong, he won't be able to overpower you, because the kingdom that we are building is unshakable, undefeatable. It will prevail. The gates of hell will not win.